Hi, this is Alken, and welcome back to my channel. You see, I have my Ice on Steroids hat. This is a phrase that Hakeem Jeffries came up with. Yes, the minority speaker of the House, and he's a louse. Anyway, we have a horrible incident took place in the UK, across the pond, as they would say, and about 10 people are injured. It's got to do with that Starmer policy. You know, he's allowing people into the UK just like the US was allowing people across the border, Joe Biden style, and you know how well that went. So anyway, this is how it goes. A mass stabbing incident occurred on a London Northeastern Railway train from Doncaster to London's King Cross. That's one of their main stations, which was halted at Huntingdon Station in Cambridgeshire around 7:39 p.m. on Friday. We're finding about this now. British Transport Police arrested 2 men at the scene, and several passengers and staff were taken to the hospital for treatment with no fatalities reported. Prime Minister Ken Starmer described the event as appalling as investigation into the motives continue among a major emergency response that include air ambulance and line closures. What we do know is at least 10 people were stabbed. I'm not sure the conditions of these people. I mean, they don't have guns in the UK. It's good for the criminals not to have the guns, but unfortunately, the civilians can't protect themselves. They're not even allowed to have pepper spray. They can't protect themselves from these people with the knives. And this is what their MO is a knife. You don't see them banning knives now, do they? No. This is utterly ridiculous. And Ken Starmer, no offense, is rubbish. As Prime Minister, he needs to be removed. Faster than you could say, deport illegal immigration. Out. We're having a hell of a time trying to get rid of the illegals that are in this country. But then again, you got the Ken Starmer situation over there in the UK. You think Joe Biden's running the country over there. I know he doesn't like to be called that, but what else are we going to say? I mean, you think we're going to solve this by going to the pub and drink and be merry? No, that's not going to work. You got to stop allowing these people into the country. You got to start deporting people, especially those with criminal records and want to do harm. Only the people that want to be part of the UK and blend in are the only ones that should be there. Everybody else, out, 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 out. I mean, the bar's closed. I mean, the pub's closed over there. It's time for you to go home. No knickknacks, no nothing. Tot, pit, pit, bye-bye, adios, out of here. No. They want to keep these people in and it causing more and more problems. This is labeled a terrorist act. It's something got to be done. And if they don't want to do anything, then Ken Starmer is the first person that should going bye-bye to the unemployment line and put somebody else as prime minister is going to get the job done at 10 Downing Street. You need someone like Trump over there. And I know Ken Starmer doesn't like that. But what else you going to do? You got a guy that doesn't want to stop the criminals. He wants to keep letting men in and letting men in and letting men in. Like the tide going from France to England. No. It is time to close it down, send these people home. Whoever wants to be part of the UK and simulate whatever the phrase is, be part of the melting pot over there, fine. The rest of you, out. Now I'm sure there's people who want to do the right thing when they immigrate here. But then you got a lot of people who immigrate here who want to do the wrong thing. No, those got to go. I mean, you keep the best of the people you get, and the rest you throw them out like trash, because that's what they are, trash, rubbish. Enough with the rubbish. Send it back. That's all you gotta do. Send it back. Down to South Deport, you pay for the plane ticket back where they came from, and it'll be the end of it. You can't keep doing this, because they're going to keep doing this over and over and over. And if the British people can't fight them without guns, then I would suggest they might have to make their own weapons to fight these folks. And then you know what's going to happen? The government's going to go nuts. They're going to say, oh, you can't be doing that and saying that. Well, that's what they're going to do. Even if I don't think about it, they're going to think about it, because sooner or later, they're going to have enough, and they're going to be MacGyver and make their own weapons to fight these people. Because if you won't do it, they will. Then you're going to have your hands in your hair, pulling it out, and wondering what the heck you're going to do. Because you're coming very close to having a civil war in your country. We're facing that possibility here. We don't want it. And I'm sure the people in the UK don't want it. But the thing is, unlike Trump, who's doing something about it, no matter how much interference he's getting, he's just like a guy sitting there drinking his tea and eating his crumpets like it's nothing. And you know, I'm making fun of him. Jeez, I'm sure even the cat at 10 Downing Street wanted to scratch him out of there. If the cat's still there, I don't know. So yes, it is time for you to do something, because you're waiting for these officials to do something, it's going to be too late. He's a total failure of a leader. I mean, Trump's going to be nice to him as many times as he has to be to get him to comply, but sooner or later, you know, it's going to say, you know, it was fun, but it's time for you to go. And I know he doesn't want to go, but you keep doing what you're doing, the public going to be fed up with him, and I don't think he wants to find out the hard way. He should either leave, resign, quit, and get out of there and let somebody else do it for him. Of course, we hope it's the opposition party that will kick these people out and straighten this mess out. I mean, especially you keep telling the authorities to take down the Union Jack and put up the Palestinian flag. That's as ridiculous as taking out all the American flags down and putting up the Puerto Rican flag. I mean, it's the same colors and everything, but it don't make sense. The Palestinian flag has nothing to do with the Union Jack. I know we're not picking up on Palestinians, but for some reason they want to use their flag. So, which is utterly ridiculous. Anyway, this is Al Ken saying so long for now. Don't forget to stop. I hope you enjoy me making a mock out of Ken Stammer. Oh well, maybe I'll drink some tea after this.